Okay. Okay. Now I can be heard on YouTube because I heard my voice say,
Now I
okay.
can be heard on YouTube because I heard my voice say,
Now I
okay.
can be heard on YouTube because I heard my voice say, okay.
Still made it within a minute. Hello, everybody. Welcome into Sunday
Still made it
night,
within a
January
minute.
11th,
Hello, everybody. Welcome into Sunday.
2026. Ken Stout live with the Zoom homies and Princess. William and Princess. Greg, don't bother me, I'm eating guy. Rich and Sam. Gentlemen and Princess.
Hello.
Gentlemen and Princess.
Hello.
Gentlemen.
Well,
Yes, he is asleep.
We have
Numbers awake.
confirmed audio. Scott B, 1965 was first tonight. It says, hello, everyone. Hello, Scott. John says, daggone it, I'm too early for the weatherman. Yeah, you're like well, hour 15. 173 times 13. I'm not doing math tonight. English, always. Hello, Scott from John. Hope you had a good day. I do too. Great guy said, third place was making dinner. My niece cooked dinner tonight. I think she's trying to work her way back into my good graces, actually. More on that later. Rick says hello, hello, Rick. Scott says hello to John and ask him how that he had a good day and ask him how his was. Scott says hello to Rick. Rick says hello to Scott. Greg says the daggone blinking, actually says the damn blinking hourglass is back as soon as I open Zoom. Well, Greg, there's a simple solution to that. Just like back in the hee haw days, don't do that. No, we really need to figure out what's we really need to figure out what is going on with that. Is it just it's weird. I mean, to put it interesting, it's weird. Weird. Is that an X or an O or an X and XO? That was a I can't remember if that was Night Cafe. I think that was Night Cafe, or I don't think it was GPT, Chat GPT, and I didn't feel like doing anything. Bill and I actually tried to mask out the S, but every time we did, the background got messed up. So we finally said, you know what? Watch this. Jink, jink. Blame it on Alex Cheek. Done. Problem solved. Stout. Yeah, that is correct. It should be spelled Stout. And hopefully the X actually blended in kind of well. Um, to tell you how interesting my day went, which I'll do that in a minute. John said he had a phone call from his little brother. I knew that, and he said his little brother felt bad that the Packers lost, which that's I don't know. That was kind of the worst collapses I've seen in a long while. I did pick up a nice computer case today, 2344. John asked Scott if he watched Carrie this afternoon, and he says on and off. I did not. I watched like nothing. I absolutely watched nothing. Now I had four streams running at one given time. But I watched Rick. I stand corrected. I did watch Rick. I took a break and watched Rick. Um, but the other ones they were on. And the one was like, hey, I'm going to be in and out. I'm doing a project. I'm studying for school, yada, yada, this, that. And I'm like, cool. Off to a new monitor you go, mute, done. And she streamed for like 9 hours. So she got some good watch hours out of me today. Just like the previous game the Pack played in Chicago. Yeah, Chicago and Green Bay, they have a history of games like that. And unfortunately for Green Bay's on the losing side. I heard a rumor that Green Bay's coach is gone. He's out. They're tired of it, and they're going to bring in. I know you guys in Wisconsin aren't going to like this. They're bringing in the pickle from the U of W. My hat and condolences are off to you. Um, yeah, I agree. They did. I don't know. I didn't see much of the game, but my goodness, Ski Man is in the house. Hello, Ski Man. John says hi to Ski. That was before the stream started. I'm going to skim down through here, try to get caught up with normal, regular after 10 o'clock chat. The current game that's on, which I believe is New England LA Chargers. Yeah, I think it's the Chargers. It's a good game. It's been a really good game. The Philadelphia San Francisco game was a good game. I did watch the end of that. Really interesting. Rams and Buffalo. Possibly. I was good. I was happy to see Buffalo win today. That got them off the, how many years has it been since they've won a first round playoff? John is asking me at 10:04, can I send a picture of the computer case I picked up to Scott? Yep, I will do that. I can do that. Right after the stream, I will get that sent right over to him. That one's on me. I'll do that one free of charge. No worries. But yeah, I can do that for you. Uh-oh. My camera is my camera is acting up. I don't know what's going on. I seriously don't get what's going on with these cameras. Okay, so that's still like that. Don't believe the imposter sitting in your chair. I will do it. I mean, I can share it over the air right now, but I got to figure out how to do that too. Welcome, Unbothered Avocado. Hello, just stop by, hit the like button, go to sleep. Bruce had we woke up at 2 to 5 and then again at 7. Yeah, that's always helpful when your spouse or your significant other gets up to help out. That is a little bit of a relief. I don't have little children around. I do have a cat. When I say I'm guarantee I'm going to adopt this cat. Okay, it's going to be just like the doggone turtle. The cat's already did a cat whatever and kind of got up whatever. I'm like, get away, cat. Go open the meow. And stupid cat. Anyway, it's good to see Jamie. Thank you for stopping by and giving me a thumbs up. I do appreciate that. Make sure everyone that you hit the like button or the thumbs up button. It helps me out. And Jamie's been awarded 150,000 million points. It's a new thing I started tonight. I started another new thing tonight. I actually did 2 new things tonight. I'm thinking about a third one tomorrow night, but we will see. Jeff Ryman is in the house. Hello, Jeff, from Lost Wages. Oh, the kitty likes you. Wages? I wouldn't go as far as to say that the cat actually likes me. Now, full disclosure, I'm the one that took the cat out of the cage because the other 2 teenagers, the 20-year-old and the 19-year-old, were afraid to do it. I'm like, what's there to be afraid of? The worst thing it's going to do is it's going to scratch you. Then you're going to kill it. Problem solved. So I opened the door and I kind of put my hand down there and I went, here, kitty, kitty. And it came right out, picked it up, set it on the bed. So technically, I was the first one in the house to hold the daggone cat. No, that's as far as it
your
goes.
cat now.
No, I just said that a while ago, and no, it's not. And I'm sitting there watching the football game. My niece comes running out. She goes, "Oh, you got to see this! You got to see this!" So I'm like, "Oh my God, this is going to involve the cat." Sure enough, I go in there. Jamie is asking, "What are the points for?" It's a gimmicky thing. It's nothing. As of right now, there's no award or reward or anything toward the end, unless I can come up with something really gimmicky. Just for now, it's just a thing. So I go in there reluctantly. I'm watching the football game. She doesn't get it yet that I'm watching the football game. So I go in there and the cat's on the bed. And as soon as I walk in, the cat perks up. She goes, "See, she does like you." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh." So anyway, cat will be gone tomorrow. I've already connived a way to get rid of the cat. I open the one door, the cat gets out of the bedroom. And then if the front door mysteriously got left open somehow, I'm not sure how that's going. I mean, I'm not sure how that happened. We had a cat here. We had a neighborhood cat. I firmly believe that cat actually belonged to the previous owner of the house. And I say that because the foot door into the garage has got what's the affectionately known as a doggy door. In this case, it was a cat door. And this cat was a neighborhood cat. And it always came to our house. It got into our house several times when the big door got left open and the foot door got left open. It got into the house. So it was familiar with what was going on. People felt sorry for it. People would feed it. I don't think anyone ever took it in. We do have raccoons. We probably have coyotes. We have other cats. It was here for 2 years and then it was mysteriously gone. I had nothing to do with that. Jeff says hi to everybody in the chat room. John says, "Fickle the Pickle is entertaining. The portal will help I we appreciate that, John. We appreciate that. Speaking of the portal and IU, I read the most craziest, stupidest, most idiotic, had to be written by someone from Milwaukee article today. I'll tell you what, if my camera goes off one more time, I'm done. I will end my career. There we go. I have a second camera. I just haven't figured out where to place it yet, but I have two cameras on Zoom now. It's over there somewhere. Thought I'd point that out. Anyway, this article. IU is so successful this year because they tapped into some secret agency and got film footage of every team they played this year during their practices, and they knew the plays better than the team themselves knew the plays.
Saw an article about that. The guy writing the
Bullshit! So,
said
excuse me, I'm
what
sorry, I
really
had to
happened
sneeze.
is that IU was just so well prepared that that's what it seemed like.
I think IU probably will beat Miami. I think my IU will put a big hurt on them. And I said this before, and I'll say it again. Next year is going to be the determining year for IU. Now they bring in this quarterback they're bringing in, and all these other people, and they keep right on marching. More power to them. They have been the NCAA doormat of the football world for 100 years. So it's good now that they got a little bit of recognition. Let me look at chat. Pickle the pickle. I like that. I don't think they call holding in the NFL. Oh my gosh, I was watching the game, and some of the penalties they don't call, and some of them they do call. I mean, is the referee wearing not only blinders on the side, but has he got blinders in the front of his eyes too? Because there was one when the dude got hit in the head. Clearly a penalty. Nope, not a penalty. Not a penalty. Oh, stealth mode sneaks into the room. Hello, stealth. He says, sneaks into the class. Says hello to everyone. Hello, stealth. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Now, I'm not going to point out what the change is in tonight, but it's pretty apparent. And then I will discuss later on what I'm contemplating doing tomorrow. I also am dual live streaming again tonight because I'm trying to see if that actually is beneficial or not. I was talking to another creator earlier today about it, and he said he thinks that it is beneficial. I don't know. Scott,
Can I
let's
take a guess?
see. Sure, guesses are always welcome.
Maybe mistaken. There's something that seems a little different about the clocks.
Clocks are fine. Clocks did not change. Let me rephrase that. The clocks may have changed. I didn't change them. My audio was messed up on OBS. It did it on its own. But no, it's not the clocks. I would like to add to the clocks. I would really like the most recent addition has been Scott, and I would like to add a couple more people. And I have no problem if someone is in chat constantly, if they would like to be on the clocks, I can do that. It's not a requirement anymore, a necessity that they actually join the Zoom session itself to get on the clocks. 93 Pats. Yeah, it's I don't know. That game's kind of an iffy game for me. I'd like to see the Patriots win, but then again, I believe that the LA Chargers are the lower seed, so the lower seed has won all weekend. I'd like to see that trend continue as well. We will see. I think they are blind. Yeah, I think sometimes the officials I think they're paid. I mean, I honestly think the officials are paid. We probably will never know, but not only are they blind, I think they make a little side money. Bill left. Internet must have went out. Because he left abruptly. If he's going to leave, normally he'll say something, but I think his internet might have went out. And I'm not running anything extra. I've got OBS, Zoom, and the studio running. That's it. Seems to be the way to go right now. Trevor Lawrence dropped a goose egg, two interceptions, penalties, and a missed field goal. Well, okay, so let's be fair about this. Trevor Lawrence did not miss a field goal. The field goal kicker missed a field goal. Let's not blame that on Trevor Lawrence. He got him down there in range, and the guy missed the field goal.
Was he
NFL,
holding
no
the
fun
ball?
league, all about money. Yeah, it's true, Scott. Do what, Jim? Or Jeff?
Was Trevor Lawrence holding the ball?
I don't know, but what a trick play that would be. Have your quarterback hold the ball, have the guy pretend to kick it, and throw a touchdown pass. See? Always thinking. Always thinking. Packers were the lower seed, so what you were saying. The announcer said it earlier today. Maybe it's today's games that they were talking about. But yeah, Chicago's going to get beat next week, so you'll be happy. And then again, it is NBC, so who knows what they're reading, or they're smoking, or they're taking. Yep, I would have taken I'd have taken NTEH points. Okay. I'm going to make it and he spelled wood, WAOU. Stealth, did you graduate third grade? I really need to know because I can dumb it down.
I got to take off. I'll be back in a little bit. I'm going to take my grandson home.
No problem, Jeff. We'll be here. Packers missed 2 field goals and an extra point. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea what's going on. Sometimes these field goal kickers. Now, was it the game yesterday or earlier today where the dude tried like a 58-yard field goal and it was right straight down the middle, but it was about 5 yards short? Chris Garrett is here. Hello, Chris. I figured that would be Bill coming back.
Hello.
Today's college graduates can barely spell. Yeah. They sure play the hell out of football, though. Good to see you, Chris.
Yeah, good to see you. Thank you.
I didn't see your comment on the Super Bowl until when I answered it. I've
I know,
literally
I was
set
just-
my phone down today, and I got everything I wanted to get done out there. I recorded 2 videos on OBS, one of them which is a complete cluster, and you're going to see part of that when my premiere comes out. And then I tried to do another one. Anyway, Long Dog is in the house. He says, "Oh crap, I forgot where I was supposed to be. Too much punk rock on." Yeah, punk rock will get you every time. Gotta hate it. John Williams is looking for his weather. 26.1 degrees. We had snow today. Okay, not accumulative, but we had snow. The little flurries were in the air and it stuck on the trees and on the roofs. That's about it. And Diane called me or texted me rather, and she said, "You know it's snowing." I'm like, "Nope, haven't been outside." When I did go outside, it was cold. Scott says, "Go for a walk and clear your head." I did walk away from the project, and I did some housework. I actually hung 4 pictures on the wall. I moved about 7 things to the garage and 15 things into my washroom. Now, I have extra planks for my kitchen floor that have been sitting in the middle of the room forever, and I decided they needed to be hidden, and that's where I ended up putting them. I got one more box that I have to put outside, and I literally am thinking that's going to go on Wednesday night straight to the trash or on top so that on Thursday it goes into the dumpster. It's just a bunch of old dishes and stuff that nobody would want. 28 steps in. I need to walk, and I would like to walk. I had to chuckle to myself earlier today. Galactic Volcano is in the house. Hello, Galactic Volcano. When my niece and I were having the third conversation of the weekend, this is only Sunday, she says, "I know golf prices are higher on weekends. I'll see what I can do to make sure you have the car on the weekend." I laughed because I got news for her. It's my car. If I want my car, I'm taking my car, you know? But I didn't say anything. Yep, you were listening to my music selection, the one that was just on. Yeah, you can only do them so quick. There is a 10-second cooldown period. So it looks like Ski Man got his in about the same time Scott put his in. Actually, Scott put his in above Ski Man, but Ski Man's went through No, wait a minute. John and Scott and Ski all at the same time, and John's went through first. Scott got timed out. Ski Man got timed out. Interesting. Very interesting. 52 in Augustine, St. Augustine, Florida. That's comfortable. I have no, we're in our probably high 20s, low 30s right now. "26 feels like 19. Freezing cold." Okay, so stealth again. Let's go back to the question about third grade. You do realize freezing is 32 degrees and lower. See, we're an educational program as well. We help people and we educate. Welcome back, Bill. Sam put in a new command I don't recognize. WHM. Oh, maybe Hormel. I'm not sure. I don't know if Bill can hear us or not. He's still muted, so, but he's back. My guess is India is in the tropics. Yes, we are. Yeah. That'd be nice to live in the tropics. I could golf every day, sit around and drink non-alcoholic pina coladas, and probably get about as big as an elephant. You. So Greg opens Netflix, and the hourglass that's blinking goes away, and he's still on Zoom. There's your solution. When you put Netflix in the background somewhere and let it run. The real key is to understand whether the northern hemisphere is believed to be the proper terminology. Did I miss a previous comment by Long Dog? Let me go up here and look. Looks like I may have. Ski Man, this was playing when I came back to reality. That must be for Ski Man. That's probably music, I'm going to guess. Floridians freeze at under 60. Yeah, try being married to a Filipino. Anything under 90. Cold. Sometimes kind of funny. Limp Bizkit. I've actually heard of Limp Bizkit. I couldn't tell you any of their songs. I probably have heard some of their songs, and I probably would recognize some of their songs, but I don't think I would be able to say, "Oh yeah, that's Limp Bizkit." John Williams says, "Boring." Well, John, I'll tell you what I will do for you. I will gladly advocate the throne. You may have it. I'll be gone for about a week. Can you handle that for me, please? I don't know if John clicked on the link and said that's the. I don't know what he's saying is boring. Scott said they had a great sunset today. You what, Chris?
Were you going to Pittsburgh?
No. Not going to Arkansas either. Not going to Pittsburgh. I would like to go down to Tennessee and visit Robert and go check out some of the restaurants that he goes and dines at. I've wanted to do that now for quite a while. Just I can't get it into my budgeting more or less right now. But that's going to change. Big in the
How far are
90s.
you? How far are you from Robert?
Probably about 6 hours. I'm
Okay,
9
I
hours
thought-
from Alex. So about 6 hours over to Pittsburgh, and about 6 hours, I believe, down to where Robert lives. Non-alcoholic beverages. Yeah, they are kind of boring, but by golly, I've made it this far and I haven't cracked open anything. I actually turned down, my niece was going to get me a bourbon hamburger with bourbon cheese, with bourbon onion rings, with bourbon bread, with bourbon. And I said, you know what? That sounds like an awful lot of alcohol. I'll pass. And she thought I was kidding, but she said, well, I'll get you the avocado bacon burger then. That sounded good. That actually sounded good. And I've done some research, and avocados, which gets turned into guacamole, is not bad for diabetics. So we're looking into maybe getting some avocados, and she's going to make some fresh guacamole, which I believe I'm pronouncing that right. I'll have to ask the Spanish speaking. John, is that correct? Is it guacamole? Long Dog says, I haven't seen this video before, but it might be real relevant. Dot 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 dot. I can HTTPS. Okay, I'll queue that one up and take a look at it as well. Now, that's another Limp Biscuit. So now I got two of those to look at. Just keep dropping them. It's a fruit. Guacamole. I believe guacamole is made from avocado, and I believe Long Dog says guacamole. I believe it's guacamole is how we pronounce it, but I've heard it pronounced guacamole, but I believe it is guacamole. I like guacamole. I mean, I wouldn't want to eat it every day or every other day for that matter, but I actually do like guacamole.
No,
It
that's
sounds.
nasty.
Chris, you like okra though, right?
Yep.
Nope, that's horrible. With lots of healthy fat. Yeah, I was surprised. Because when I first Googled it, I thought, no, this is not going to go well for diabetics, and it actually says it's actually a very good um, food to eat if you're diabetic or pre-diabetic. And I wished I was pre-diabetic, but I'm not. Wheat is a fruit too. Sam, tomatoes are fruits. I knew that. Ski Man says that. Let me keep up with chat here. It's one of the top foods on the planet. Guacamole or avocado? I didn't know that. Avocado bacon burger. Make that sounds. Yeah, I mean, it did. Until she said that the burger was a veggie burger, and that just sounds horrible. It's like tofu. I don't get how people can eat tofu at all. Just me, speaking strictly for myself. Mashed avocado, sea salt, lime juice. He put Hughes, lime juice, diced jalapeno. Yeah, I mean, guacamole is a very simple thing to make, and it's good. I'll let you know because we're planning on getting some. Let's see here. Long Dog says guacamole and making dip. The key ingredient is a dip mix. John says quack-a-mole. Oh, I didn't know you were allergic to avocados. Wow. Chocolate is a fruit too. I've heard that. I hear dark chocolate is the best fruit to eat. Long Dog had chicken divine or divine. Is it divine or divine tonight? Was it store-bought or did you make it? Scott says none for him. Probably talking about guacamole. I wouldn't want to eat it all the time. I'm trying to look for foods that are healthy and good for diabetics. I'm trying to expand my diet a little bit. I mean, I can't go back to sugar. I made it. It's a fantastic family rest. Okay, well, Sam is saying something about roasted, chocolate. Rocky Road ice cream. There you go. Clearly not good for diabetics, but oh my gosh, that sounds so good. One of the things we did discuss too, since we're on a topic of food, is we discussed going to find a butcher shop as opposed to going to Walmart or Kroger or Meijer or Costco and buying our meats at the butcher shop. That's not a bad idea. I think we're good till about the middle of February, though. I stocked up at Costco about 3 weeks ago, so we're good. Long Dog says chicken divine is not good for diabetics, especially speaking, or generally speaking. Well, everything is okay for us to eat. It's the portion and the amount and the quantity, which is all the same thing, said 3 different ways. Stealth Mode says, same here. We are eating more healthy. Yeah, I just, I'd like to drop to 200 by June. I would like to, when I turn 67 this year in June, I'd like to be at 200 pounds. I fluctuate from 214 to 220. I can't go over 220, which is good, knock on wood. I can't go under 214, which is bad. And I'm not doing anything. This is what's got me thinking about maybe I should walk. Maybe I should get out and do some exercising or something. but I don't know. Overdoing, well, you have some countermeasures. Yeah, just don't eat as much. Table salt is like poison. Yep, I agree. John said I had a 4 egg ham and cheese omelet with hash browns and sourdough bread. Everything sounds good, except I would limit my hash browns. But the 4 egg ham and cheese omelet, a little bit of pepper, a little bit of onion, tiny teeny bit of jalapeno, that'd be real good. Sodium chloride, yeah. Can't beat, Ski Man says can't beat fresh meats from a butcher. Sea salt has minerals from thousands of years of water being evaporated and leaving minerals behind over and over and over again. Yeah. Let's see. No comment for Galactic. No comment. If you do drop down to 200 pounds, that'd be a big help. Yeah, I mean, I weighed 190 in high school. If I can get to 200 at 67 years of age, I feel I've made an accomplishment. And it'll be good. Now, I'm not going to be going out and running any marathons, or I'm not going to be running anything at all, period, which is my biggest fear as to why I don't walk. Seriously. I'm afraid I'll start walking again, and before long, I'll be walking one day and I'll have that crazy thought again. Well, Jesus, I can walk, I can jog this fast. Before you know it, I'm jogging, and I'll be jogging one day and I'll be like, oh my gosh, I can run this fast, and then I'll be running, and then I'll be running 7 days a week, twice a day, and 10 miles Saturday and Sunday at 67 years old. That's not a goal. I am not going to be the 77-year-old man you hear about on the news that goes, oh, he just broke the marathon record for 77-year-olds. Not going to happen. Trying to keep up with chat here. I think I'm all caught up. Scott said something and John said it sounds good. We had dozen scrambled eggs for dinner. I like eggs for dinner every now and then. I think we're out of eggs, by the way. Tim Tech is in the house. Tim, you're 200 pounds? Oh my gosh. He was running. Yeah. I'm not sure, John. I will let you know. I like the movie Forrest Gump. I think it's one of the best written and probably one of the best acted movies in a long while. And I realize Forrest Gump's now probably 100 years old. I've been watching a lot of Tom Hanks outtakes on some of the talk shows. And the one that cracked me up was he was talking about A League of Their Own. It's pretty funny. If I get down to 200, Forrest Gump, I read that one. Staying in shape is important. Yeah, I think the older we get, I think if we can just do something to stay in shape, would be better. And I play golf, and believe it or not, if I could play three or four times a week, I'd be in decent shape, especially if I'm going to be walking the course. Star Trek: The Wrath of Khan is a good movie. That's about 110 years old. Forrest Gump. Tim, we're not talking porn tonight. I told you, no porn talk, okay? You want to talk porn, we'll do that later, but not right now. Oh, there we go. Hold on. We got Rocky Road alert coming up. Everybody prepare. Holy cow. That looks good. You should put some whipped cream on top of it. You're muted.
It is good.
I can imagine. Stealth mode. Ski Man says, give points at stealth mode. It's add points, but good try. I'll give you an A for effort. As a matter of fact, if Sam don't beat me to it, I will do this. Let's see if that goes through or not. And he beat me to it. Damn, you type fast, Sam. You were given 100 points from Sam, and if I did mine correctly, I gave you. Oh, I forgot to put a space. You got to put a space between the plus and the number, don't you? Yeah, I keep forgetting that.
Something come in chat for you.
I got to remember to put that space in there. Chat in YouTube or chat on Zoom? I'll check it
Zoom.
in a minute. That could have been a good advertisement, an original KSL mug, missed opportunity. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Long Dog, but I want to open me up my own kiln. I'm going to start pouring my own mugs. You guys might get some that the handles look a little wonky, and the cups don't hold a lot of liquid, but they're going to look good. They'll look good up on your shelf. One thing the house cleaning has gotten for me is I have found a lot of my cups I thought that had gotten misplaced. And by misplaced, I mean thrown away. So I'm happy about that. Let's see if that works. Let me try that one. If that doesn't work, I'm going to give up on it. Greg was advertising for a different company. Bug was probably yeah, I'm pretty sure Mickey Mouse is probably well recognized. Okay, so apparently I'm doing something wrong because stealth mode tried to gift points. I think you have to put in you have to go exclamation, what you want to do, at the person's name, space, and then the plus and how many points, I think. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. That's okay, though. Tim's going to be 29 in March. Well, happy early birthday. I wrote at. Okay, let me go back. See what I wrote. Oh, yeah. At exclamation. It's all the same in my mind. Oh, my goodness. Well, happy early birthday. Enjoy your 29th year as quick as you can, because once you hit 30, next thing you know, you'll wake up and, yeah, exactly. To be in my 40s, man, you know how much I would love to go back to being 44 years old or 40 years. Even 44 would be good. That would be fantastic. But yeah, to be back in my 20s, oh my goodness. I win. I win. Greg, what's the score in the game? I can't see and or hear the game. I did not move the bookcase yet today. Probably won't. Or John, or Jeff, or Jim, or anyone else that might be watching the game. Scott, John.
15-3. 16-3.
New England? Wow. Yeah, John just put it in there as well. Got to be what, late third, maybe early fourth?
No, 9:35 left in the fourth.
Wow, I didn't realize it was. Scott's balance is 11,388 points. I figured you'd have way more than that. You must be precise. The bot cannot guess what you mean. Yeah. Doggone bot. One more try here. I'll probably spell something wrong. I got it right.
Doing?
We're doing a live stream. What are you doing?
Oh, nothing.
Obviously, you joined the live stream. If you put a comment in chat, you'll get points. You can get on that bandwagon. But wait, to put a comment in the live stream, you have to be physically watching the live stream. Pauline is in the house. Hello, Pauline. Thank you. I can't believe you're still up at 7:40 in the evening after your long live stream today.
You don't have to be watching the live stream, I don't think. All you gotta do is pop chat out. I don't know if they're working out.
Can you pop chat out without watching the live stream though, Chris?
Yes. You can close, you can have that part open. and the other one
But just
closed.
okay, you're talking about chat on YouTube, right?
Yep,
So to do that, don't you have to start the live stream in order to pop chat out to close the live stream?
yep. You gotta start the live stream, but
Right.
then you
Yeah,
pop chat out and then you close.
right. But yeah, I agree with that. But you have to start the stream to pop chat out. You can't just write in chat. There's no way you can chat in chat unless you've already opened the stream and pop chat out, right? This is going to get so confusing in a minute. This is going to be like, who's on first? Oh, look at Mr. Funny. Mr. Cheek says to put a comment in chat, you have to physically be watching the live stream. Hello, Alex. Now, why didn't my points to Pauline go through? Now, see, this is why I want to get it on my StreamBot. I really want to get StreamBot to where I just reach over, hit a button, and award points. I really do want to get that feature added. But I seem to be having a little bit of a struggle doing that. But I know it can be done. I gave her some points. Good. That works out really good. Cool. Pauline, I believe, is on the night bot. If she's not, I'll get her on the night bot. You should check her out. She's got a very, very beautiful voice. I like to listen to her sing. And she streams live twice a day, bright and early in the morning, our time, which is bright and early in the morning, her time, and then into the late hour evenings. Right now, Pauline is just a gimmick. There's nothing for him. It's just, I was asked a while back if I was going to ever have points, and I said years ago I would never, ever, 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 who's on first, have points on my live stream. And now I got points on my live stream. You know, Scott says, a hassle. They can go away. If you'd like to see points go away, put a comment in chat. No one's still caught on to one thing that is kind of like the nose on our faces. It's just right there. But yeah, there's no point for him just yet. Tim says no. I guess he's saying no to the making points go away. I could see if you had something, if like at the end of the year I was going to give a t-shirt away or a coffee cup away or something like that. I could see the validity of having points, but right now it's just a gimmick. It's just something to do. Something to keep us going, keep us rolling. None of us can sing, especially me. Not you don't want to hear any of us sing either. I do have a video upload coming out. I'm just not sure if I'm going to do it as a premiere or as a upload. Kind of a Simon says I'll sing. Ski says I'll sing. Okay, we'll figure out how to do that one night. We'll get Ski and Sam doing a duet. Is it going to be "Oh my darling, oh my darling"? You get more points. Oh yeah. I don't know if mine is set up that way or not. Now, I do know of someone, well, I also know I have something in the way right now. Sam set this up to if someone were to give me a super chat, it does come across the screen. However, my spinning logo is kind of in the way right now. And the spinning logo should go away when I do the outro tonight. I still haven't changed the outro. It's still the same dancing from the last 4 or 5 days. And the thing at the end is now good too. I have a new double. Did you mean double, not Dougal? Ring of Fire. Good song. Very good song. Jackson, June Carter, Johnny Cash. Yeah, good song. Good tunes there. You light up my life. Oh, Debbie Boone. Now, here we go. Here we go. Now, Galactic put in explanation Galactic, and it came up with. That's kind of neat how that does that. I think that's really pretty cool. Justin Bieber, Tim. That's words to get you banned out of this community.
I am not singing Justin Bieber. I can't even hit those notes.
I couldn't. Okay, I'll tell you how bad it is. If someone were to say, "Here's $500,000 if you'll name one Justin Bieber song,"
Uh,
I'd like to phone a friend. Yep, Debbie Boone. I couldn't tell you one Justin Bieber song. Now, on the same hand, I
Baby
would
Baby.
imagine who?
Baby Baby.
Baby Baby. Never heard it.
That
I,
shows how original
Really?
he was too.
I really, Alex, I've never heard it. I mean, if I say something, do you think I'm making this stuff up? I'm not. I can tell you, I've never heard one Justin Bieber song ever, and I'm not going to go find a Justin Bieber song.
Maybe on the radio you have, because he was pretty popular.
I haven't listened to the radio in at least 25 years, maybe 30. It's either been a CD or, dare I say, a USB, which is more than likely the case. Scott says, "Who?" That's an early song, "Baby, Baby, Baby, Baby," or something like that. Yeah. How high is the water, Mama? Yeah. I mean, I know there are songs that we know that Tim's not going to know. I know there are songs that we know that Alex is not going to know. There's probably songs that Alex knows that we're not going to know. It's just the way that it is.
You don't listen to the regular old radio?
I haven't listened. I regret. Regress. I'll go back a little bit. I listen to the radio for football games. When it's football season and I'm out driving around, I will listen to the radio just to hear the sports announcer. That as far as music goes, it's been 25, 30 years, if not longer. Waylon Jennings, yeah,
There's
yeah.
not really no. I mean, there's some good stations, but it's hard to find them.
And even when I was listening to the radio, believe it or not, it was always the morning comedy shows. I know that's really hard to believe coming from me, isn't it? But I
If it's a
rarely listen
locally
to,
owned, if it's a
yeah,
locally owned station, it's better.
yeah.
Small town locally owned station, not
Do
that
they still
corporate.
exist though, Chris? The small town
Yes,
stations, are they
they
still,
do.
they? Sam says, I need songs with a strong bass line. Zach Brown band, I've heard of Zach Brown. I probably have heard Zach Brown songs, and I might recognize it if I heard it. But again, we want to talk the Who, the Beatles, the Stones, Sly, Tina Turner, Dire Straits. Yeah, I know it's what you don't want to be. You don't want to be. Okay, Greg, bail me out. Who sang "Tiptoe Through the Tulips"? Oh, Tiny Tim. You don't want to be Tiny Tim?
Nope.
Bon Jovi? Oh yeah, I've heard of Bon Jovi. I've actually heard some of Bon Jovi's music. Oh, come on, Sam. Sound like a strangled cat. Whoa, what a thought. I could get the cat in here one night. I'd probably go to jail for that, though. Somebody'd see it. Pauline says Travis Tritt. I've heard of Travis Tritt. Yes. Randy Travis. Not a big country fan, but I do know some country artists, and I know some of their songs. I grew up, and you guys have heard this before. When I was a kid riding a school bus, our bus driver Charlie Hicks, Monday through Thursday, all he played was country and western. We're talking old, well, it was country back then, not with the western, and it was
Roger
old
Miller.
country. On
Roger
Fridays,
Miller.
he played what he considered to be rock and roll, which is basically not country, but not rock and roll either. I'm a country fan. Yeah, I kind of figured you might be, Pauline. Alan Jackson? Yeah, I've heard of Alan Jackson. He died on stage, Tiny Tim. I don't know. I have no idea.
Who died on stage?
Tiny Tim, he's the guy that sang Tiptoe Through the Tulips, and he sang it in a, I would say, what, a falsetto voice, I believe is what it would be called.
Yeah.
Back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah.
Hank Williams, singer.
Do what, Chris?
Hank Williams Sr.
Oh yeah, Hank Williams Sr. and Jr. Keith Urban, yeah. Greg, yeah.
Try to think of some other real old ones.
You know, it's like everything else. That's why I can't go on Jeopardy, because I can sit in my living room and I get every Jeopardy question right. I really do. Um, Sometimes it scares the hell out of me of the knowledge that I actually retain for never having done anything with my life. But I will bet you, if I were to go on Jeopardy, I'd be standing there going,
Red Savine.
Brenda Lee, yeah. So Pauline, who is your favorite country artist? Pauline's never coming back. She joins the live stream one night and I put her on the spot. By the way, Pauline, if you'd like to join us on our Zoom, kstout000m@gmail.com. Send me an email. I'll give you the credentials. You just click on the credentials and you are on the Zoom panel. You don't necessarily have to have your camera on. Don't necessarily have to have your microphone on, although both would be appreciated.
That would be
Galactic
cool.
Volcano's
Somebody
giving
that
us a
could
thumbs
live.
up. Exclamation. Oh, I keep forgetting I can do that, Sam. Thank you. Do what, Chris?
I said that would be cool for her to join. Somebody that actually likes country music.
Oh, I think it'd be cool to get a lot of people on here. I ask. Gotta learn to talk. I ask everyone to join us. I think it'd be good. I get we're a unique group of individuals. I get we can be a little gruff sometimes. I get we've scared a couple people off, but we have actually had people join us, and some of them come back. Yes, Alex, am I going to regret asking you what is your question?
No, just the person that I wanted to talk to about this. Hey, Jeff. But I had a question for everybody, but I figured Jeff probably the most likely to be able to give me an answer about this. I'm looking at possibly in the near future getting a new phone. So my main question is would I'm only using about 50 to 60-ish gigs on my current phone. It's a 128 storage model. So would you recommend going for the they got a model with
And we are back after a little bit of a technical difficulty that I had with my system. I apologize for that. I promise you it will happen again. I mean, it may not happen again. Possibility could happen again. There are motion sickness. There are a lot of good chats going on over there on chat. A lot of good groups are brought up tonight. Very appreciative. Let's go ahead and run the outro. May or may not work. I'm serious about that. At 10 minutes to showtime, I realized I needed to make a change. Dare I say I tried to change it.
That's all, folks.
Oh, that looks good. I like that. And we are back, and we are at 57 minutes, 57 seconds. I want to thank everyone for being here again, but it was great, Jeff Ryman, to see what's it like. What is it like coming to Vegas? I think Long Dog's talking about when he was coming down from Idaho. If you'd like to join us on the Zoom, send me a link, kstout.z0, or send me a link. Send me a link. Send me an email, kstout.z00m@gmail.com. Ask me for the credentials, and please join us. The more the merrier. The more females, Pauline, Ellen, Mabel, Jazz. I can name a lot of them. Would love to have you on the show. Thank you, Greg, for putting the like button comment in there. Everybody have a good night. Rick Lake's tomorrow, 3 o'clock my time, 2 o'clock Central, noon out on the West Coast. And, of course, there'll be a live stream tonight. There will be a video coming out sometime tomorrow. I just don't know when I'm going to release it. Good night, everyone. Send me an email. Say hi or bye.